Diego Exmar, Allied of Wind, Water, and Wisdom, and I was not going to do a video today. I was not going to pull a card. I wasn't going to channel, but then I was directed to do both. So here we sit. You are either waking up today and you are happy, or you're waking up today and you're disappointed in the US elections. This happens to us every 4 years. We are either happy or we're not happy. And again, I'll go back to yesterday's channel about I feel the country needs to realize that the people are stronger than the amount of power we give to our government. So, which is interesting that I pulled this card and that I got a channel about this as well again today. So, every 4 years we go through this. Every 4 years, someone's happy and someone's not happy. And it does feel like our country is very divided, and we just really need to stay in a place where we can believe that whatever the outcome is, it is for our highest and best self. Whether you agree with it or not, there is a reason for everything, and I love to believe in my belief system that there's a reason for whoever is in power in our government at this time. And that's where I'm going to leave that. But so then I was guided to pull a card around the election, not who won, just the election in general. And then I was guided to use this deck, which I never use I only use this for me personally. It's called the Wanderer's Tarot. And I wanted to know what this card meant in this deck because it means something in other decks as well. I was a little taken back by the card at first. I was like, oh, it's the Emperor. So around this election, this is the energy that they wanted me to talk about, the Emperor energy. And in this deck, that means when the Emperor card arises, it is wise to examine the structures you exist within. Which structures are beneficial to your success? Which structures are creating obstacles between you and achieving your goals? And I wrote in We the People. This is a card about the structures we exist within, our prisons that we put ourselves in, the structures that we surround ourselves with, the walls. How do you break out of the structures? How do you, no matter what the results were of this election, whether you agree or you don't agree, what daily structures are yours to bring into your life that will give you success? We have the power of creating success in our lives. We don't have to always look outward for the success. The world is going to do what the world is going to do. And if you want to make a difference in that world, then go do things. Don't sit behind your keyboard. Don't sit just preaching out of your mouth. Make intentional actions to change your life, your structures. This is what I believe this card is. What are your structures? What have you put in place? What can you change so you can be successful in this world? You have the power. Now, I also was directed to do a channel. So I wrote this down. This is what came through in my meditation this morning. Your voice is always heard. We listen to you. So this is spirit. We listen to you. We hold you in our awareness. We ask that you believe there is a divine plan in place and that you have not been forgotten. Love one another. True healing comes from love, not war upon each other. Have hope, have faith, have a deep belief in the power of love. You will not be left behind, and so it is. I have been getting the message for at least a year, you will not be left behind. So I love that that message is coming out to the collective. So if you are not happy today, you are loved, you are heard. You may not be heard, you may not feel your voice was heard in the way the election played out for you, but your voice is heard by spirit. They hear you, they hold you, they love you. So today, if you are happy, great, you can celebrate that you're happy. If you're not happy, if you're upset, then look inward. Look at ways that you have defined structure in your life and how can you change that so that you set yourself up for success. And know that spirit hears you. Now, if you're really still stressed out, there's a few techniques. So if this did not go your way and you're having a hard time and you're not able to go back into yourself quite yet, You can place your hand over your heart and your stomach and breathe in and out. That's one way to settle your nervous system. Another way is to take your fingers and point them downward. You can actually put your, your pinky and get that down and put them downward towards the ground. That grounds you. And one that I love is you actually do this, and this calms your nervous system. And just breathe as long as you need to. So if today is not going your way, take time to be easy on yourself, ground, reset. If it's going your way, I'm happy for you as well. This is all about taking back our power and realizing that I believe we give too much power to others, and that when we come together and we unify as a group, we are so powerful. No matter where you stand today, know that you are heard from above.